Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're in Switzerland, Speech to be precise, and we're staring at our busy station. Look at all the people just going about their business over there to the right. And to the left, our buses, brand new buses, are pulling up and dropping off more people. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. We might have to do something with that bus situation we have. Perhaps a larger bus stop, some sort of interchange will be required later on. It's lovely here. Our express train is just pulling up. Oh, there's a little camper van going by as well. Isn't it nice? It's nice. It's all starting to come together. Now, as promised, I've gone ahead and installed some new station toys, mods. I can't help but say toys. They are. I love playing with them. And I've had a little go with it just to make sure it all works. It's interesting, the usage of it. It took me a little while to find it and figure out what I was doing with it. So we'll be doing that in Steffisburg. Yeah, towards the... Ooh, what side would it be? We're looking south, aren't we? Oh dear. South. So north is behind us. I don't know what side of Steffisburg that is. Would it be the west? It's east or west. I'm going to say east. The east side of Steffisburg. There we go. So this train has just pulled up. I did want to see just how busy the bus stop gets. Some people are going to obviously just walk to wherever they need to be because we do have a lot of buildings near the station. Others are going to all crowd around this bus stop that we can see to the left. They're taking their time. Some of them might actually be just straight up changing trains. There's two trains, isn't there? There's the mountain railway, which would stop at Frutigen, and there's the other one that heads up to Zweisimmen. It's an interchange, definitely. Alright, UI up. Let's go and take a look at our train first before we go and... was that our express train? Oh no, it was our little commuter. We've still got to extend that. We do have our plans here. The third track, which is going to be heading in technically the wrong direction. Or it's on the wrong side, so we're going to have to do something fancy with our signals. How's our train? Remember, it is wait until full. I might send it off. Well, it's nearly full anyway. The intro was perfect. Well, I mean, if I may say so myself, what I meant was the timing was about perfect. That's better. Anyway, I had to pause the date just in case we had another unlock, so we can get that moving again. Our station's going to be over here. We're also going to extend our tram service down there, and obviously our bus service as well. So this will just turn into a standard road, and then we'll have our station somewhere at the back here. So it's a good distance away from the Toon station, just there. We did unlock something, but it's a diesel. We've already got one diesel on here, and that upset everybody. Well, not upset people, but it's not right, is it, for Switzerland? No, I've still got to find a little electric shunter should we want to do a bit of stone shunting on at least one of our lines. I think the one where we've got mainly trains happening, which would be Interlaken, is where our little stone shunter is going to be. I'll keep an eye on the workshop for a little electric shunter, if there is such a thing. It sounds a weird thing to say, doesn't it, an electric shunter? If we go over to our refinery here, yeah, look at that. The platform is full. We won't be initiating the upgrade just yet. It's got to start delivering. We've only delivered one item so far. But once this one's happened and we've picked up those other goodies that are waiting on the platform for us, we'll be ready to go. It should be about the right length to drop a full load off over there and then pick that load back up the next time around. It will just continue like that. Will we need a second train? I don't know. So yes, that's going to happen. Hopefully, once that happens, this will upgrade and then we'll be into the next level, well, maximum level of 200. I don't think it goes any higher than that. Do we need to do anything first? Anything I said I was going to do? I believe the first thing I'd like to do is actually upgrade our bridges and see what they look like with the high speedy type ones. In fact, you might want to pause that. Otherwise, our trains might be a little upset. Right, will this draw us a lovely bridge? It will, but now we can have the ones that look a little more like the real thing. They were right down here. I do have these as well. This is part of the new bridge thing that we've got. We've got those. Oh yeah, it cuts them off, doesn't it? This looks a little closer to what's going on. I do have other bridges. They're not unlocked yet. And I will keep scouring the workshop to find us some different ones. And we can play around with it, can't we? We're at the point now where we can afford it. I'm glad that went in. I know it's all a bit of a tight fit, but we did test it, didn't we? There we go. There we go. I prefer that. That looks a lot closer to how it is in real life. Obviously, we're not fitting ships under there. How's our train? Has he left yet? He's going to be leaving soon. Now, once he is full, there we go, 5 more to go. And these do upgrade. This is obviously going to load much quicker as the rate's going to double. I've got it paused. I'm like, why are all those birds frozen in front of me? What did I do? Oh dear. We probably will change the loco on this to something different. Now, it was mentioned in the comments that you would like to see the German electric locomotive that we unlocked. I've had a think about that. One thing we could do is have a slightly different scheduled, I love watching these go by, a slightly different scheduled express that only stops at Visp on the way. Wisp. Oh, I've already forgotten. Was it? It's whatever it says on the tin, isn't it? So it's Visp. I'm thinking of a different type of express. It will start at Domo. Yep, I bottled it. Then Visp. Then it will skip Speets and go straight to Toon. Likewise, it will be skipping Brig. Just so we could maybe have trains from across Europe on here doing that run. Just a single train. Which means we would set up that German loco. It could be interesting. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Are you down with that? Just I don't know what it would be, like a test line that's actually functioning. It might be worth doing. There goes our express. Is our freight train behind it? Or is it already gone? Oh no, there it is. It's waiting at the station here. We could have a couple more signals, I think, down here, just so they can urge up. It's tempting. We'll see how it runs, because if we do have an express, it can pull into here. Although we've got the other trains, we don't want to have too many trains there. I will... Goodness me! That's a lot of people. We may need more buses on there. I will go through the comments, as I always do. We can see what the general consensus is, can't we? And we'll go from there. So, shall we get this build underway? I may have been slightly putting it off. And that's because it's going to be a little bit tricky. Do I want to pause it? Ooh, it's tempting. Yeah, well, yes, because I think it's going to cost us a bit. Because we're getting rid of all of this and this. You'll see why shortly. And I'm half tempted for this not to go any lower than it already is at this point. I don't know whether we can actually connect this station. I haven't tried this, so we're going to try together. Connect the station to existing track. I would rather it didn't do that though just yet. So we can go straight there. We're going to have a sharp turn and then into a bridge. But I would like the bridge straight. Do we want to go at that angle? I mean, ideally, we want to be parallel with that. So we'd have to come round a little sooner. Make sure it's straight and flat. And then head in like that. And then get our station. It's not going to be the biggest of stations. We just need a straight section to draw a bridge. Like there. What sort of angle are we running at? It's okay, isn't it? There we go. Because we do need our road either side to go under. Let's see if our elevated station can manage that. Now, if we scroll through here, here's the elevated passenger station. What's the default? 160? Probably a little too long. Oh, it does. It hooks to it. This is what we're doing, guys. It's definitely going to be a single platform, I've decided, because I would like the bypass for a second freight train. Should we add it? Is that too long? I feel like 160 for these would be ideal. Are we going to go for it? Do I feel brave? We're going to have to rework the roads if we do have it here. Yeah, definitely. We can rework the road. Get it in. Right, it's in. We have it. I don't know what these bits are. I feel like I'm missing some stuff here. It might be that they haven't unlocked yet. I mean, so far, it looks a bit strange. Now, if we go in and configure it, we have these things, which you can add. Or, which I like, is platforms. These are absolutely lovely. They do raise the ground up a little bit. I don't think we can get it any lower. So there'll be a bit of a drive up to the station. But if we put them in, you'll see it looks the part, doesn't it? I love this. And if you zoom in, Lower Steffisburg. I guess that's okay, isn't it? I mean, it's not ideal, but it's only people that are walking through here. On the other side, I'm not going to put anything on this side. What we're going to have is a bypass track, but we're going to separate it. So we want to come round here and continue off. So we're going to need to draw us. Hopefully it'll make a bridge, which it is doing. If we go down here, you'll see we've got the green railings here. If we choose the, where is it? This one. It looks like it should be there. A nice bit of girder after it. That, I don't think we've used that. I sort of like it. Should we run with it? I do like that. That looks pleasant. We'll go back a little bit. There we go. And then we can delete this section, redraw it, and add as a bridge. There we go. So round here, what we're going to do is continue off like that all the way to the end. And then we're going to draw a third one. If we get rid of that, and hopefully all of this will delete without having to delete the station. So there we go. I like that. We can have this come out to here somewhere after the corner a little bit. I don't mind it being slow. Remember, this is our little commuter, and that can connect straight into there. And then our bypass track can go up to that point and then continue round. And we can even do something like this as well and give everything loads of options. Does that cover about all bases? I think it does. This gets us round and past the station. Currently it looks a little strange, but we'll make it look the part. Right, we need to delete some more buildings, unfortunately. We're going to have a road coming in here and then another access point at the back. Will it allow us to have the passenger buildings? No, because we've got the track there. So you've made a bit of a boo-boo. Live and learn. The fact we can do it, though, makes me happy. So we're going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately, and redraw it. Otherwise, it will collide, because currently we've only got one side of it. So what we'll do is we'll go in and we'll add them on this side. So one there. Oh, that won't go in. Is it because of the bridge, perhaps? It might be. Yes, it will probably collide with that, wouldn't it? Get rid of these two. We can redraw them. I definitely want a connection the other side. Now can we do it? Yeah, now we can do it. There we go. Get one there. I guess you don't need this many entrances, but I sort of like the idea. Now, can we do what we did before? Obviously, it will look a bit weird to start with, but we'll get that same bridge as we had. Yes, that's working. And then we'll do the same over here if it will make one, which it is. Well, we'll need it a little bit longer than that, won't we? Because we've got to fit a road in. Will we fit a road in there? I think so. I think so. It'll be a tight squeeze, but we'll get it in. There, we got it in. And will it allow us a bypass? Just here. Perfect. Now, can we delete the middle track without it crying? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes. I don't want to delete the station, though. Come on. It's like brain surgery. Well, it's not. It's nothing like brain surgery, Brand. You're deleting stuff in a game. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. It's back. Now, so far, it doesn't look too great, does it? But we're going to add some of our own assets. I would like us to have an actual bus stop here, like this, for the trams. We need to go into this one by era. We'll do. We could put the new ones in straight away. What are we in? 1971. Should we do it preemptively? I sort of like that idea. As you can see here, it will attach to the station building and it will overlap this section. So if we line it up, can we have, yeah, better length? There we go. Is that the length? It is, isn't it? 40 meters. Put it in. Right, we've got it. Now we need to configure it though. Not that one. This one. Yeah, I'm sort of happy with having this as the modern version, because then we haven't got to keep changing it. That looks the part, doesn't it? Do we like that? I certainly like it. Now, the reason I've gone for this design is it matches our Toon station over here. That does the trick for me. Obviously, we need to make it look better than what it currently is, and we'll need us. Ooh, will this fit if we did something like that and went straight? Is that going to be a little... Oh, I don't know, actually. It might be okay. If we went in like that, hold shift, is that acceptable? I mean, the trees are a bit high, but vehicles will get under there, won't they? Yeah. There we go. Get you in there. That means this should be the right height for this. And will it make... It does. Look at that. It makes the connection this side. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm all sorts of confident. Possibly. I would like this to be straight like that. Send this through that way. And then connect this into there. Does it look okay? Has it done anything silly? No. I think we're good. Again, it still looks a bit weird this side. No, I think we've done it, guys. We're in. That was pleasantly easier than I thought it might be. Now, we can bring that round here. This is all going to have to be electrified. This is the one that now branches off that way. And that can head down into there. Yes, we're going to have to delete things. So our tram is going to come round this way. Bearing that in mind, what do we need to do? We need to make sure that this is going to continue round. So we're going to get the old magic thing here. And we'll upgrade these. Like that. Perfect. Is that upgraded? It is. Now we can redirect our tram. Oh, this is ideal. Because this was a little close to that. And likewise. But now that it's over here, we might be able to put it a little bit more in the center. But let's get the Toon Metro. We're going to go up here instead of the Steffisburg annex there. Manage line. Add station to there. And then remove that one. There we go. Got it. That was painless. And we should be able to do the same with the bus. And send it the other way. So manage line. And instead of that, we want to go there. Get rid of the annex. And there we go. Just like that. That really just worked, didn't it? Perfect. Right, we'll let time play now. I think that's all the building we're going to be doing as far as these are concerned. We need to finish this off. Obviously not with a bridge. It's going to start... I think we should go straight a little bit to make our building work a little easier. Then we'll bring it up like that. No, just go straight, please. There we go. And then we can start heading down. I like that we're right next to this. This is brilliant. We can start heading down there, and this can come back in to be double tracked again with a crossover into the station, perhaps, like this. Oh, you're not doing it. Go that way instead then. There we go. Like that. Oh, yes. And then we can head down from here, as this might be the train that continues off up there. I don't know what we're doing with this yet. That's why I've decided to carry it on. For now, I'll probably just turn around. Okay, should we try and make this look a little better? If we go into our assets, we can go to these. We're not going to put any of those in. We're going to leave them default so they match this station back here. And the first one, we should be able to line them all up, and they'll be right next to the road. So the first one you put in, you do both. And then I believe it's left only, or is it right? Right only. Yeah, there we go. Right only. You'll see that we've got our entrance there. So then we do both again after the other entrance. And then right for 2. You can see the sign there. They should line up quite nicely. And then we'll do both again. And then right only. Otherwise you get a little bit of flashing. You put both all the way along. Then we do both again. And then right only to finish it off. And hook up to the bridge. Now if we look at the front there, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Doesn't look too bad. And they will walk into here and through. So I'm wondering if they'll actually just use that as a little walkthrough. It's a little unfortunate about the trees. We can't really do much about it. We might be able to try redrawing it, or we could possibly add. If we do this, can we add us? Like, yeah, we might be able to do that. We might be able to just add a little road there to shift the tree across. That's nice, isn't it? That's ideal. Then we've got kind of a little bit of an access road leading up to here. This can come round. We want it curvy. This can come round and meet it then. Oh, you're not quite doing what I want you to do. What we're going to do here is have a retaining wall of some sort down there. That's my plan anyway. Some sort of structure. This can come along like that then. And then in. I sort of like the retaining wall idea. I don't know what else we could do with it. This could come off straight, can't it? There we go, that's better. And this should just link up at the same height. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what we're building there. It definitely needs some sort of retaining wall. We might even have to push it back a bit. But we'll see how it looks. Right, let's get some smoothing done. Official episode. Not said that in a few episodes, have I? So, little story time. Windows did a number on my PC, so there may be some slight issues with recording. I don't know. This is the first one I've done. I've already noticed some things that are still not quite how I like them. But give me a little while to get my PC back how I like it. It was a forced update that I can't avoid any longer. I'd already avoided it for about a year. So, yeah. This time, the version I was allowed to use has come to the end of its lifespan. Fingers crossed I get it all done. And oh, what you built there? Really? That's what you went for, is it? I don't agree. I mean, I see what you were trying to do. Can we do something a little better, perhaps? We come round like that. I don't mind it because it'll mean they build some. Really? Really? You're determined, aren't you? You're absolutely determined. We're going to make it work. This isn't going to be here for a start. It no longer goes that way. That's going to be like that. We can get rid of the tram tracks. Just there and there. There we go. Better. Now we can add a road in. Trust me, game, it's going to be nicer like this. You'll love it. It's still going to try and do it. There we go. There we go. Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't need to connect to there. That's silly. Right, get that all smoothed out. Because this is expand. Yeah, you can put one there if you really must. They're already building back. Look at that. Or were they still there? Did they just survive the bulldozer session? They might have done. There we go. Right. It's still not it's still not finished. It's still not finished. I'll probably go and put some finishing touches before the next episode. We will be going and checking on our fuel situation and see how that goes. This is definitely going to have to be some sort of massive wall thing, structure going on. I don't know how that's going to look. I might push this back a touch that way. It's a little close to the road. In fact, it would be nice, wouldn't it, to have some buildings and then a bit of a two-step brick wall thing going on there. I don't know, we can adjust it as necessary. It would mean this wouldn't be quite as tight. We could maybe head back further and then in like that. We might not even need that bridge then. This is still not set in stone. This isn't either. Nothing is. Nothing is set in stone. Right, we're not done. Let's put some finishing touches in together. We're going to get these, that, and our favourite concrete just to fill in the gaps. Is it that one or is it that one? It might be that one. And we're going to stick the track centre over a little bit. Over a little bit more. There we go, perfect. We want it to touch the other edge of the station. This is just going to make sure that it's a solid structure. So we'll go all the way along. Oh, you didn't do that right. You missed a bit. It's going to go all the way along the side here. If I can get it in. There we go. Like, why are you doing it like that? Let's start from the other end. We go in that way. Will that work? There we go. There we go. That's a little better. I don't know why it does it with the gap sometimes and then it doesn't and then it does. I know when it's on a curve that makes sense. It could be a piece of track that's making it go a little skew-whiff. Once this is in, it'll look like the station is just a single building. We will need to hide some of the shenanigans that's going on underneath. Oh yeah, it's the bridge section. That's fine. This doesn't flash much anyway when you overlap this texture, which works for me. There we go. So now that's looking better. What we could do, let's reset that. What we can do is add something like that because we've got a bit of a gap here. We could add fence, but what I'm thinking is that is almost perfect to go there and just cover that section like that. A little boring perhaps, but it does the job. Yeah, and how's it look from the train? It's a bit blocky, but I'll take it. It doesn't interfere with the track. There. We are going to have to cover some of this up. I can show you what we'll be doing here. We get it, this blocky one. Probably the sort of red brick if we've got it. Can I raise that up a touch? There we go. You can just bring it up like that. We can't bring it up too high because it'll interfere with the track. There, for example. I do feel like I've got a missing asset somewhere. But we can put that in here. You see. And send that across. Like that. There we go. So that covers all the shenanigans. And I'll do that all the way across. And then I'll do something similar at the other side as well. There we go. Is that enough? Bit high. And hold shift. Just take it down so it's not showing through the bridge. Put that in there. There we go. I'll do that going across. It doesn't look too bad, does it? It sort of looks the part. No one's going to get on there yet. We're going to start a new train service up. That ends here. Do we want a signal? anywhere around here. Well, I guess we do, in case the non-existent freight train comes around. I think, though, I'm all sorts of happy with it. This view's nice. We might be able to do something with that and make it look not dangerous. Well, it's worrying. Yeah, no, I like that. Do we like it, guys? It looks rather pleasant, doesn't it? It's something different. It's a low platform. I like this that's going on. We've got a little bus stop. Let's upgrade these. Well, do you know what? It's a little shuttle service, isn't it? I'm going to just upgrade them. Renew them, I should say. Polish them up. Polish them? Is that what you do? Yeah, you polish cars, don't you? And buses. But yeah, guys. Lower Steffisburg. It's just going to be called Steffisburg, isn't it? Because the other one is Toon. So this will be Steffisburg Station. There we go. Perfect. And we can call this Steffisburg Station as well. And the timing, guys. Our train is... Oh. The LOD is... the level of detail is a little low and it vanishes. But yeah, there goes our train. How did... Oh, you clicked on the wrong thing. How much did you make us? You probably made us a small fortune now. There we go. 16.6 million. Have you got stuff on board? No. Did you drop off? 16.6. Oh, it wouldn't tell you separately because it's just round the corner. I hope it started delivering. Let's go over here. We'll go back and look at our little station in a second. Yes, there we go. Is this too small? Here we go, our truck depot with our platform. Yes, it is, by about a bajillion %. Ooh, that needs to be much longer, doesn't it? Much, much longer. Yeah, wow. That's going to be dropping off a lot. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. We don't have the greatest amount of room, do we? Can we even fit any more in there? I don't think we can. Cargo. Where's our... There. These, aren't they? Yeah, would... Well, I mean, we could, couldn't we? We could have this as an entire thing. I'd really love still to add warehouse buildings to these to increase capacity. With... I mean, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Be absolutely perfect. Without having... Without going further this way and having a ridiculously long platform, you have buildings in the background. Storage buildings. And I don't mean by mods, although I would accept mods. But I always feel like that should be in the game. We've got another train going by. We might need to upgrade John a little bit. We're still going to do a load of stuff here, guys. This is not done. It's not done. We might need another factory in there. That's why it's as is currently. I don't think it will be, though. It'll be more the raw resources that we'll need. So, signaling. Do we want a signal up here? I think we do, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. We probably want it up the end past the bridge. And we'll need the skinny one. Wherever that is. It's down here somewhere. Or we can use the skinny one. Narrow. There we go. We can put it there at the end. We may be able to... yeah, because we can do some work with the end here. Make it look strong. Well, you know... It's a little bit close. Oh, there we go. Actually on the bridge. That makes me sort of happy. It just about squeezes on. Cuts a bit of the... Yeah, don't think about it too much. Okay. I don't know what we're doing with this section of track just yet. It would be this side, wouldn't it? Both of these would run that way, or this would run the other way. So for now, I think we can leave that be. That would be going that way. We'll leave it with the skinny ones as well. And it's going to be local trains. So this is definitely going to be one way. I'm going to say we're going to stick to this one being on this side. I have another one up here and another one just there, and then we got the crossover up here, haven't we? Yeah, just there. One more there. Perfect. And we may eventually do these as the gantry signals, but for now I would just like to get it running, and then I'll toy with that idea. Where's our other signal? One here, and then the other one's going to be in there. There we go. Yes, and that means that will be going this way as well, and they both share it going the other way. Okay, this will kind of work. I think we'll be on the opposing side going this way. These would be facing each other, so we're going to have to figure that out a little bit. This extra track might not be needed, like I said. It might just be a bypass for our passenger line, so all of that will be gone. But I'm sort of happy with it. Guys, what do you reckon? It's going to be okay, I think, once we're done. Just got to cover up a few of the strange things that are going on. Like I said, I'm just going to go in and get these that we've done at the edges, and you can just fill the inside here with them. I think we've got enough room. Perhaps like that. Will that do? Is that wide enough? I think so, right? Yeah. If we just put it in there, is that... Yeah, that's perfect. That's all I'll do for those. And then it looks like it's all supposed to be here. There we go. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Looks kind of cool. There we go. Now we might even be able to get some signs. I've seen some sign mods that we can put on here as well. How are we doing? Are we making our deliveries? Obviously we're overspilling a little bit. I'll have to work on that. Oh, I thought that was the tankers coming back. No, guys, we're on the rise. We're upgrading. That means we're going to get a level 2 fuel refinery. And what about... Well, this won't upgrade until that does. Once that has upgraded, this will kick in and start producing 200, I believe, a year. Yeah, 200 a year annually. Not necessarily a calendar year, but a game banking year, a financial year. A simulation year. Yeah, there we go. That's going up quite quickly, isn't it? Isn't that wonderful? Which suggests consumers Interlaken. Well, Interlaken, Visp and Oberhofen all require fuel. 90% transported. I love it. We're going to have to end it though. This will upgrade. Come on. What's the date? Oh look, we're not at the end of the year for once. Can I fast forward it? Will it keep going? It is. It's going up. I'd like to see it upgrade. Come on. There it goes. Did you see that? Boom. Oh, you're building more stuff here. I think this is for further expansion. They're confident. They are confident. This is what this is. Yes, I think it is. We've got a giant refinery now. That should have triggered. Upgrade city down here. There we go. That's going to upgrade. It's already producing 200. Will that switch it to 300? I don't know how that one works. It might be 400. Who knows? We'll find out next week, won't we? It's going to upgrade. How are you doing now? I bet that's going to fill up much quicker, and that's going to make us a little bit more money, isn't it? In fact, we may need the second train then, and perhaps we can start delivering elsewhere. Did we get on this one last time? I don't think so. It's got the silly camera, isn't it? I can't remember what we got on last time. Guy, what do you reckon? Our matching, sort of matching stations. They do seem the part, don't they? Like you got this one and this one. Oh, I didn't add a train on. Well, do you know what? We'll do that at the beginning of the episode because we're going to have to keep an eye on this as well. as we go. We'll play with some trains. I'll finish off adding these bits so that we hide the gubbins behind here, and at the end there probably put some feet in here for the bridge, similar to what we did over there and everywhere else. And the same goes for this. We'll add a train. Yeah, we'll add the first of the local commuters. It's going to go, currently it'll be Steffisburg, Thun, and then it's going to stop at Speets. What it will then do is head off to Interlaken once we've got that in. I like it. I would like this to head off and actually catch a train coming the other way. I'm tempted for this one to be the one that heads off that way. We can add Utendorf. Should we get on board the little local commuter? I kind of like that idea. We haven't been out this way for a little bit. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching. That was a little build, and we got a little station going. And when we come back, we will have a new passenger service. Yes, the train service. Oh yes, we haven't been on this since we upgraded it. We still need to upgrade the tracks. I'm looking forward to extending it. It's going to be progress, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. That's what I'll call it. Not scarring the landscape. Progress. Oh, we need it. We need it because we're going to make our cities huge by the end. And we will have airports as well. I know a few of you like your aeroplanes. So we will have some perhaps smaller aircraft flying around the map. There are plenty of real airports here. Am I waffling? Possibly. Is that anything new? Absolutely not. We have a semaphore still. Alright guys, until next time, take care.